Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Right, so today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to catch you up on what I've been watching recently, which is Kim's Convenience and Never Have I Ever, both on Netflix right now. I thought it was kind of hard to bounce between series, like to actually be attached to like an Asian or Korean family, and then to like watch a few episodes of that and then watch a few episodes of an Indian family. So I decided to watch as much Kim's Convenience as I could. I finished 3 seasons, and then I decided to catch up with Never Have I Ever, which really, both of these shows really resonate so much. um so I decided to do a fun, because of the two different cultures, and I tried to watch both of them within like 3 or 4 days. I tried to binge watch everything. So it'll be funny to do like a Kim's Convenience versus Never Have I Ever, to try and figure out like which one I decided was my favorite. So I'll just give you a quick background on Kim's Convenience, which is an older show. Not old, but it's older, and it's actually finished. They didn't renew it. They renewed it for a sixth season, but they had some problems behind the scenes, and they decided to cancel the show. So Kim's Convenience ran for 5 seasons, and it's about a Korean family. It's in the. It will remind you of Family Ties, Cosby Show, Family Matters, Step by Step, that type of 80s into 90s era, that type of show. So it felt really good to have like these family oriented shows where it's a comedy, but there's so much more to it. There's so much more in the dynamics, how the family interacts with one another. Same thing with Never Have I Ever. So both of these shows, they're so similar. It's just two different cultures. So I'll just give you a quick thing. So Kim's Convenience stars Paul Song Hyung Lee. He is better known in the show as Appa. The mother in the show, her name is Jin Yoon, Jin Yoon, and she is known as Amma. And they just have 2 kids, Shang-Chi, who is Jung, and he is played by Simu Liu, and Andrea Bang, who is Janet. Now, obviously, it's Korean names or Asian names, so it'll take me a little bit. They also had a couple other stars that really shined. Shannon Ross, she's played by Nicole Power, Kim Chi, Gerald, and a couple others that gel so well. Shannon was a standout, not as much as the main core family, but every time she's on screen, she steals the scene. Now, Kim's Convenience had a lot of powerful moments. You would think that's a comedy, but remember what I said, that it's similar to Family Ties, Family Matters, Step by Step, Cosby Show. They have so many undertones, so many family moments. Moments where parents would stand up for their kids. They're not having the best of relationship, but when they need to stand up for one, they will. The acting, it was superb when it comes from Appa and Oma. Simu really, you could tell why Marvel would have caught Marvel's eye in something like Kim's Convenience. I don't want to stay too long talking about it because I could talk about this whole day. It's a really fun show, and I would say that you should go. And it's not one of those shows where you have like an audience laughing in the background. Some of the jokes you won't actually catch on. Like you actually have to pay attention and understand the show. They have a lot of 2020 jokes, a lot of stuff about accepting everyone's culture when it comes to the LGBTQ community, when it comes to different religions, when it comes to different cultures, different foods, so many different things. They talked about, they had episodes about friendship. One of the things they did really well, every season they would give one of the side characters an episode to really shine. They did that with Shannon. But one of the things, so alright, so you understand that I like this show and I like it a lot. for me to compare to Family Ties. One of the things though that really caught me off guard was I watched when I read season 5, I decided to Google and see if there was a season 6 because it wasn't on Netflix, and to see like all the pain that the actors had to go through when the show was cancelled because it came as a surprise to them. That felt so bad. Like Appa, that's Paul Song Hyung Lee. He has his YouTube channel, and you could hear the pain in his voice. For almost a year after, in his videos, you could tell that he was really hurt by the way that the show ended. The show did end on a nice note. It was a nice season finale, but it wasn't, as he said also, it wasn't a serious finale because there wasn't resolution to a couple of the relationships. Appa and Jung never really saw eye to eye. They had a really strained relationship. Appa and Uma, who is the mother figure, she always from season 1 she talked about how her family could reunite because Jung wasn't living with them, and they could have this nice dinner around a table. Now in the season finale, they did have a dinner, and Jung and the father did get along. They didn't argue or quarrel, but it wasn't like that finale ending like what Big Bang Theory gave us, like this real nice moment that they could sail off into the sunset. So it ended kind of on a bad note. From me, and the actors and them were hurt, and I got really attached to the show real quick. So let's jump across now to Never Have I Ever. Never Have I Ever is about an Indian family. It's about the daughter, who is played by her first name is very difficult to pronounce. It's some Maitri Ramakrishnan, who plays Devi Vishwakumar. This show gives everyone a moment to shine. Yes, it's about Devi, but all the other characters, especially in season 3, they got a moment to shine. There was one of the actors, Ben Gross, who is played by Jaron Lewis. He got a really nice episode. I think it was episode 8 in season 3. An episode wasn't just solely focused on him, but he was the main character in that episode. It was really well done. This show also does something that Kim's Convenience does, highlights so many different cultures. It shows that everyone should be accepting of everyone. Not everyone would have the same beliefs, but it doesn't mean that your belief is wrong and this person is right. It doesn't. There's also one of the actors. Every time I see him, I think about him from Heroes. Heroes is a show from way back when about superheroes. I guess probably the young folks wouldn't know about that one. I'm trying to find him. Just give me a second. Right, Sendel Ramamurthy. He is Mohan, who is Devi's father in the show, and he brings so much class. He's barely on screen now. He's probably in the entire season 3. His scenes got less and less, and he brings so much class to it. When it comes to TV series or like the TV actors around the world, I don't know how to put that. He's right up there, boy. He is class. His wife is played by Purna Jagannathan. She's Nalini Vishwakumar. Excellent parent figure. Now, one of the things, especially growing up in Trinidad, and I'm not saying like because it's an Indian family that only Indian families would understand, but some of the things they do and they say, you could tell it's something that people in secondary schools in Trinidad and Tobago would have experienced. The things that goes on in their high school. There's also an Asian actor who is Davy's best friend. She's Eleanor Fabiola. She's a mixed person. There's another Indian girl named Megan Suri. She's Anissa. New character. She was introduced in season 2. Excellent. She so many of these faces, you could see these people walk in the schools of Trinidad and Tobago. I have to tell you, there were some surprises. Andy Samberg from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I finished a little while ago. Nah, actually I didn't finish it. He did a couple of voiceovers, and there was, I don't even know how to go into this. There's so many standout moments in season 3, and the cast they really grew into the role. The show didn't try to age them down. They kept them, moving up. Everybody's going. I think they have one more year in high school before they go to university. And it's a really well done show. It resonates with me. Similar to Kim's Convenience, even though I'm not Asian, but it resonates with me. So as the thumbnail says, is it going to be Kim's Convenience or Never Have I Ever? I really don't want to have to pick, but if I have to go on which is my favorite and which one I could catch myself rewatching, even though Kim's Convenience has 5 seasons and Never Have I Ever has 3 seasons, I think I'll still go with Kim's Convenience, only because it reminds me so much of Family Ties and The Cosby Show, Family Matters, Step by Step, those type of shows from back in the 80s and early 90s when I was growing up. So for me, for a while, Kim's Convenience wins. So what you could do, let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite. Did you even see Kim's Convenience? Because I know not many people watch like all 5 seasons, and definitely not everybody binge watch it like me. And when you binge watch something, you tend to get a little more attached rather than watching stuff week to week, like in syndication when they 1 episode per week. Same thing with Never Have I Ever. If you watch all 3 seasons, I'm sure you'll be way more attached to it than if you watch 1 season per year and you didn't rewatch season 3. I watched season 1 and 2 a short time ago, so that's why I could say, well, I understand what it is to get attached to Kim's Convenience and Never Have I Ever. I watched both of them within 1 week. So Kim's Convenience is the winner for me. Let me know what you prefer or which one you prefer, and that's about it for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a little bit on Top Gun Maverick because I've seen it and it's my favorite movie of the year so far. I know we have Avatar and then coming out, but yeah, tomorrow for that.